also like, oh man, this snow is kind of crazy. Um, at least where I'm at, we got a good bit of snow, but we got way more sleet, and that made all of the snow freeze up and get crazy, crazy icy. Um, so it's not, nice fluffy snow. It's basically mini pellets of ice, which is really cool, but also like incredibly dangerous for anybody trying to go about, living their normal lives, because sidewalks are extra dangerous now. Okay, hold up. Let me remember the controls. Boop, boop, and shaboop. Oh, nope. Oh, hold up. Fling. Here, take this. Hey, bro, you'll survive the fall, right? I'm sure you'll survive the fall. Oh, that guy ended up falling by accident, but hey, I'm sure he'll survive too. There's always a conveniently placed. Oh my god, so many people are getting yeeted off this building. Bang. But yeah, there's always a conveniently placed little web trip mine attached to them, so they won't really die. They'll just be hanging there. There they are. Hey man, what's up? That's the first guy. Oh, and the other guys landed right next to each other. Good. So you'll have a friend to talk to, while the police / I guess the fire department too also have to find a way to get up here. I really did kind of just make their job pretty difficult. Hey yo, wait a minute, is that another guy? Okay, well at least the police can probably reach you, but my god, you really got stuck to the most unfortunate location possible. Well, not my problem anymore. Infamous last words, not my problem. Anyways, moving onwards. No, but the snowy vibes, they really are kind of hitting, especially right now. January and February, kind of March. Playing this game during the snow, oh man, it's really cool. And right now, the house is getting pretty cold, so it's very realistic. 4D, if you will. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, I guess, depending on when this video, well, not depending, provided this comes out when, what, where are the guys? Oh, there they are. Alright, y'all, let me see if I remember the correct button to do this ground pound. Every time I've been playing this game, I keep messing it up. I have a plan. I'm not gonna do the ground pound. I'm just gonna slam down. I missed. There we go, though. I kinda got it at the end. I'll take these. Bang, 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 bang. You stay there. You stay. Whoop. No, hey, bro, wait. Don't leave without me. He's in the car. He's in the. No, wait. Alright. Chase him, Miles. Get him. You can get him in. Alright. Whoa. I got shot. It's nearly impossible to dodge these guys' shots for some reason. They're incredibly good shots when they're driving, weirdly enough. They can shoot a moving target, but apparently they can't shoot when they're stationary. I guess it's more of a. Whoa. I guess it's more of like a skill issue. A weird skill enhancement. Alright. Let's go. Oh, there's a whole bottle. Alright. Boop. Hey guys, what's up? Bang, bang, whoop. Okay, now don't do that. Bang. Yeah, that guy got wall banged right there. He was stuck against that wall. Just gonna do some basic combos. Take that grenade back. I know y'all didn't throw it, but bang into the air, y'all go. I know I'm getting shot right now, but whoa, whoa, Museum of Modern Art. Does it say it on the name? It does. I just get museum. Manhattan Museum of Contemporary Art. Oh, okay. I know MoMA is the Museum of Modern Art, I believe. Didn't know that was the other name. Maybe that I don't even. Here's the thing, right? I don't know if that's actually real or if that's just something they're making up. It's probably real for what it's worth. Most of the stuff in this game is taken from real world stuff. Only a few buildings and a few concepts are, completely made up or just in universe stuff. Like Roxxon. They don't exist in the real world. I'm sure you could find some parallel to be completely honest, but for the most part, no, they don't exist. But I'm pretty sure MMOCA exists. The Wakandan embassy doesn't exist. That would be crazy and really sick if it did, but it doesn't. But no, most of the stuff in this game, generally speaking, is real. Save for some obvious things. Speaking of things that may or may not be real, really weird segue, but so I am recording this about a week before this video comes out, and there's been rumblings of a PlayStation State of Play, and I've kind of mentioned this, funnily enough, like 3 or 4 or 5 weeks ago, about how Sony always had their State of Plays in the beginning of February, and it's kind of been a consistent thing for like years and years now. So there's a very good chance the State of Play might be coming out this week. Again, by the time y'all see this, if they would have announced the State of Play if it's coming out this literal week. So even if it doesn't come out this week, the week y'all are viewing this video, it's a very good chance it's coming out pretty soon, because I think it's a guarantee. They gotta show off their games they have planned for the first half of the year, and I have some predictions, so I might as well run through them, because why not? Here's what I'm thinking. Here's what I am thinking that we get in this State of Play. So Sony normally has a few State of Plays throughout the year. They have one in February, one in around June, near Summer Games Fest, which is basically they show off most of their stuff, since they don't really have E3 anymore. They show off most of their stuff in summer. And the Summer Games Fest one, the one near Summer Games Fest, tends to be stuff to really showcase what's coming for the remainder of the year. And then they'll have one more, I think, in like October or somewhere thereabout, to show off and hint that stuff coming for the year after. So it's usually a few different State of Plays. The one they're having now is, for February, so it's really to showcase stuff coming for the first half of the year. So here's what I'm thinking. I think, guaranteeably, we're gonna get something from Saros, which is Housemarque's new game that I think is coming out. Oh, there they are. Let me deal with this guy. Alright, that's fine too. That's actually a good idea, because that guy has the big hands. But no, so I think we're definitely getting something from Saros. Take this. Actually, hold on, give me 1 second. I will talk about this when I get out of this combat situation. I better use something. I need some backup. Throw in the fake buddy. Throw in the AI controlled hologram. Bang. Well, actually, I wouldn't even argue it is AI control. That gets complicated, because technically speaking, it's hard coded by Peter, but also it's confusing because AI works different ways. That's always not the point. The point is, it's gonna help me out. It blew up already, didn't it? Alright, back. Alone. Here, let me knock you out real quick. Bang. He's out. You're down, and you can take this Did I? Okay. I was aiming at this guy, but alright. Whatever. Boom, in the air, and there you go. Bye-bye. Is that it? That's it. Nice. Now to drain this power. Nice. Nicely. So, as I was saying, so my predictions. I think we're definitely getting something from Sorrows. I think we'll probably get a very small trailer and then an announcement of a Sorrows dedicated state of play, because Sony normally does for their really big games, you know, dedicated state of plays for all of the big massive ones to, you know, showcase what the game is about, the story, the gameplay, all the different systems and stuff like that. And since Sorrows is definitely a new type of game, kinda it's basically kinda like an upgraded version of Returnal, not to downgrade Returnal at all, Returnal, but it's taken all the awesome stuff from Returnal and then just like amping it up. But yeah, I definitely feel like we'll get like a state of play announcement for Sorrows. We'll probably get another trailer for Wolverine, almost guaranteedly. I actually don't think we're gonna get a state of play announcement for Wolverine just yet, because that game's probably coming near the end of the year, and Sony still has their June state of play coming, and it wouldn't make too much sense to get an announcement for another Wolverine dedicated state of play when there's still more state of plays to be done, and Wolverine's not coming out till probably October. So I think during the June state of play we'll get like a Wolverine state of play announcement, but right now I'm just expecting a regular trailer to keep hype going. Because there's plenty they have not shown off before they even need to do a state of play for Wolverine just yet. So I think we'll just get, you know, more trailers and stuff like that for that game. I think, and this was just confirmed, Grand Theft Auto is apparently legitimately actually coming this year. There was a lot of rumors about it not coming this year, but they stated they're gonna start their real marketing push come summer, and they're definitely planning for a November release date this time, which is, you know, great for them. If they weren't gonna release this year, they would have probably announced that in a few months or so, because they're gonna do physical copies. I think they announced that as well, funnily enough, but that was kind of a given. And physical copies have to go into production like three-ish months, maybe even more, before a game comes out. So they would have to know if their game is coming out by like summer, or they would have had to, you know, delay it, because they can't put out a game that, you know, and put a game into physical production. That's not even done. I mean, they technically can, but they definitely shouldn't. But anyways, so Grand Theft Auto was kind of a given to come out this year, and Sony and Rockstar usually work pretty closely together in terms of like marketing and everything. So I mean, a lot of people are going to be buying GTA 6 on PlayStation and PS5 Pro and everything. So Sony's absolutely gonna give them attention. So I have a feeling we're gonna get, you know, the next big GTA 6 trailer during the state of play. I think that's probably a given that we kind of know now the game is definitely shooting for a November release date. What else am I predicting? Probably some smaller stuff. Okay, hold up. Let me deal with these guys first. Hiya. Boop. And shboop. Boop. Boop. Boopity. Oh, he's gone. Oh, he's off the building again. Bang. Yeah, y'all are gonna have to. Yeah, I have a really funny theory. Bang. Nice. Oh, oh, okay. I was really gonna lay the hurt on, because I was gonna smack, ground pound these dudes, and it was gonna hurt. But they were already taken out by the remote mine and the gravity well and the venom punch, so I think that was kind of enough. Oh yeah, speaking of, what do you call it? much screen, but Amy and Big showed up a good bit as well. And, the rumors of there being a Heroes remake in development alongside all of this newfound focus on all of Sonic's friends and allies over the last 3-4 years. I have a feeling that that's going to be their big plan, their big Sonic game this year, and it would kind of be perfect way to celebrate 35 years of Sonic the Hedgehog and all of his friends and his whole, world. And then, next year will be the next big mainline game, but that's a different story entirely. But yeah, I have a feeling we're gonna, with Miles running along, like, the entire thing. That's crazy. But yeah, I have a feeling we're gonna get that announcement as well, during the State of Play, unless, we get a Sonic Central, then we won't. And then we'll probably get some smaller stuff as well, like, Tides of Annihilation, I think. It's a really cool looking game. Action combat game. It was announced, funnily enough, the State of Play in February last year. So we'll probably get some more news about it coming out this year. Phantom Blade Zero, which also looks awesome, I think has a release date and it's coming out this year, so I think we'll get more news about it coming. Maybe they might even do a State of Play for that as well, or they might just, put out another trailer to get hype going. I mean, there's actually legitimately a lot of hype behind that game already, so they don't really need to get it going per se. But bang, that's absolutely possible. Did I launch? Oh my god, did I really launch 3 remote mines at that one man? See, that's the thing. I didn't know I had it currently equipped, so I just fired 3 remote mines at that mine's back. Jesus Christ, that's gotta suck. Bang. Nope, don't shoot at me, shoot at him. Just don't shoot at anybody. That also works pretty well, I would say. Bang, bang, into the air. Whoop. Oh, nice. That's not what I was trying to do at all, but that guy's still spazzing out. Yeah, he's still here. Bang. I don't know why I had such a cool slow-mo finisher shot. I thought I was like, it seemed like I was done, but like it did seem like I was done, but apparently I wasn't. Because usually those slow motion shots are saved for, like, when you finish the entire combat thing. But it was like, nah, we just gotta show how cool that was. Anyways, I think we're gonna get around to calling it quits pretty soon. But yeah, that's currently my theories. Phantom Blade Zero stuff, Tides of Annihilation is probably some smaller games. It's obviously some smaller game announcements. There were so many really cool, awesome announcements last year at the February State of Play. Not massive AAA stuff, but like always, I love seeing AA and indie games showing up and getting a good bit of attention. And we have plenty of stuff coming. I don't think we're gonna get anything for Intergalactic just yet. I know that game is being planned maybe for next year, but I don't think we're gonna get much information on it because why would we? I do know there was a God of War rumored 2D kind of game, Metroidvania type of deal, which would be awesome, but we haven't got an announcement for that yet. It could show up. That could be the really cool new thing, and it wouldn't be a massive, release game. Since some of these big games this year really are just Wolverine and Saros, and I guess technically GTA, since they might do a lot of the marketing for it. So I think those are the ones we're guaranteed to get. A little Saros here, some gameplay, State of Play announcement, Wolverine trailer, definitely some stuff for GTA. God willing, our next Sonic game. And hopefully some fun, small, cool stuff in there as well. I'm really excited. I'm pretty certain it's going to happen. If not, this week, sometime soon. Given that it's the start of the year, Microsoft's already kind of done their big showcase at the start of the year, and Sony's still gotta do theirs. I almost forgot. So I'm very alright. I made a video, and I timed it. I couldn't have timed it worse. I don't think I could have possibly timed it worse. cancelled, mostly getting delayed. That was horrible timing. Could not have predicted that, and that kind of sucked. But I'm pretty certain that, funnily enough, AC4 is still very much existing. I think it's actually pretty close to completion, and I can very much see that getting announced at the State of Play this year as well in February, and then we get it'll just come out later than anybody thought it would. There was a rumor of it coming out in March. I don't think that's happening anymore, but it could very well come out in October, so who knows? And if that's their plan, announcing it now would make a lot of sense. And I think sadly the Prince of Persia remake was cancelled for some reason. I'm not gonna get into it, but it's interesting. But there is still a possibility we're gonna get our Rayman game at some point, and maybe that could be an announcement they want to have and show off at the State of Play, or just let us know that it is existing, because I want our boy Rayman back. But who knows? We'll see. There's a lot of stuff they could definitely do. I think the AC4 remake actually is guaranteed for an announcement at the State of Play, whatever the next State of Play is, hopefully very soon. Even though it probably won't come out till like the end of the year, October probably, but that's fine with me. I can wait. But that's currently my, best guesses for what I'm thinking we'll get. Hopefully it comes out this week. Hopefully it's, it happens this week. If it doesn't, hopefully it's kind of soon. I'm excited, because this year is looking to be pretty stacked for games. But honestly, I think this might be a good place to call it a quits. Rambled for a good bit of time, took on a bunch of random crimes, and just swung. I was just vibe swinging. That's what was really happening. I was not paying attention to where I was swinging half the time. If y'all were looking, it was pretty obvious I was not fully paying attention. I was just like going with the flow. We've probably circled all of the island like 10 times now. So let me find a building to perch off of. That one over there looks quite nice. Oh, and I think this is Times Square, ain't it? It might be Times Square. We'll see when we get to the top. Oh, also before I forget completely, how has y'all days been going? I hope it's been going swell. I hope y'all have been having a solid day, a solid week. And if you haven't, I really hope y'all, maybe get a chance just to relax, just to take a break, take 15-20 minutes, just for yourself. It might be kind of hard to find that time, but it is crucial to upkeeping, your mental health, to feel good, because it is incredibly important to take some time for yourself. You 110% deserve it. Don't forget that. But yeah, I hope you all end up having a swell rest of the day, swell next day if you're watching this at night, and a fantastic week. Anywho though, I think this is a good place to call it a quits. This actually is time